Hello everyone, today, we present a detailed video guide covering key machine learning concepts and the effective use of the TotalGPT interface. By the end of this session, you'll be armed with both knowledge and hands-on insights. So let's get started, but first, a gentle reminder, ensure you're logged in to access the TotalGPT interface. Once that's in place, you're all set to begin. Upon launching the informatic interface, a central box immediately grabs your attention. This houses multiple model options and sliders. On the right, a sidebar contains prompt choices, while the left features conversation actions. Should you wish to declutter the conversation area, simply click the buttons in the top corner. Now if you click in the drop-down that displays the available models, you will see a list of options. Each one of these models will give you different responses, and even the prompting may have small differences. Different LLMs are better suited for different tasks like language translation, sentiment analysis, question answering, chat, story writing, coding, etc. Choose an LLM that specializes in your desired task. Larger models often outperform smaller ones due to their ability to learn more complex relationships between words. But they require more computing power and will generate a response more slowly. You can determine the size of the model by the number you see next to the letter B. A 3B model has 3 billion parameters, 7B, 7 billion parameters, and so on. Models that are 70B and above are very good at a multitude of tasks. First up, let's explain output length. This refers to the number of words or tokens the language model generates in response to the input prompt. Essentially, it determines how lengthy or concise the model's reply will be. A shorter output length will result in a generation more in line with the initial prompt or previously generated text. Next, we tackle temperature. This parameter controls the randomness of the model's output. Think of a temperature as creativity level. A higher temperature will result in more unpredictable and diverse outputs as it encourages the model to explore different parts of the probability space. On the other hand, a lower temperature will lead to more conservative and predictable results, as the model is more likely to stick to high probability tokens. Try some different values to see the results. Top P and top K come next. Both influence the diversity of generated text. Top P emphasizes a proportion of the most likely words, while top K dictates the number of top alternatives the model considers during generation. If you are unfamiliar with these settings, leave them at their defaults. We set them specifically for each model. Rounding off this section, we have the repetition penalty. Designed to discourage the model from being repetitive, it ensures the generated content remains diverse and fluent. If the model generates text and then starts repeating the same words or phrase over and over again, try increasing this setting. After we've finished with the central box, we'll continue with the prompting and the sidebars. Upon loading the TotalGPT interface, an input box greets you. Here, either write your own prompt or opt for one you predefined earlier, conveniently displayed to the right. To define a prompt, click on +New Prompt and assign it a value. For organizational enthusiasts, creating a folder of prompts is a breeze. Once your prompt is set, put / select your prompt, and watch as TotalGPT generates an inference output using the model, prompt, and settings that you have defined. Eager to sustain the dialogue? Just tap on +Continue. For fresh starts, the +New Conversation option awaits. And there you can also find a folder option for the chats. Cherish a particular conversation? Save it with the export button. After you click the button, the chat will be downloaded. If you've been shared a chat or have a saved one, reintroduce it to the interface via the import feature. Adventurous users can dive into configuration settings to switch between themes. Remember, while TotalGPT is powerful, it isn't infallible. Always wield it with discernment. For those keen to perfect their prompts or deepen understanding, consider exploring prompting courses. And there you have it. An amalgamation of foundational machine learning concepts and a tour of the versatile TotalGPT interface. Whether your quest is for knowledge or practical mastery, we're here to guide. Enjoy the exploration and thank you for tuning in.